Online at www.1ffc.com. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654, Georgia Residential Mortgage License number 5656.
It's one-stop shopping for your home at Badcock Home Furniture More in Jesup. Badcock offers a full range of furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics, accessories, and floor coverings with the brand names you know and trust. Choose from a product line of more than 4,000 items. And when it comes to financing, Badcock makes it easy by offering you a plan that fits your budget. And be sure to ask about their 0% financing offer for up to 12 months. See Joe and Debbie Paris at Badcock Home Furniture and More, located on Macon Street and Walnut Street in downtown Jesup.
Where will you be for Super Bowl 50? Watching the game on an old black and white television and eating frozen pizza? No, you'll be enjoying the Big Dog Super Bowl Party Package. Register today at Alex Subs and Pizza and Alex Sports Bar and Grill. Majestic Meats next to Long County Middle School in Ludowici. Sybil's Family Restaurant, your Jesup Weston Sizzlin, and Drury Diesel inside the old Walker Chevrolet shop in downtown Jesup. Then on Sunday, February 7th, you'll be enjoying the Super Bowl with prizes from all of our sponsors. Drury Diesel Repair inside the old Walker Chevrolet shop. Sybil's Family Restaurant, Majestic Meats in Ludowici, your Jesup Weston Sizzlin, and Alex Subs and Pizza, Alex Sports Bar and Grill. Proud sponsors of the NFL from Westwood One on WIFO.
Hospitals, places where healing happens. They foster health and represent hope. From providing treatment and comfort to the sick, to welcoming new life into the world, hospitals are mainstays in healthy, optimistic communities. Being technologically savvy and having equipment rivaling that of large hospitals, Wayne Memorial offers cutting-edge procedures with world-class personalized care. Such care is provided by a team consisting of specialists, driving in from larger hospital systems, as well as our local physicians we've come to know so well. Healthcare delivered locally saves a patient time, money, and the hassle of traveling out of town. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have a choice in your healthcare, and we thank you for choosing us every day. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, Congressman Buddy Carter in town Tuesday for a town hall meeting, assuring Wayne County government officials and Wayne County residents that he'll make certain that the Corps of Engineers hold a public meeting on the proposal to bring coal ash into Wayne County. Company proposing to bring the ash into Wayne County's Central Virginia properties of Spartanburg, South Carolina. They made an application for a permit to the U.S. Corps of Engineers to haul train loads of coal ash and pile it in an area between U.S. 301 South, Broadhurst, and U.S. 84 Scriven. No date for the public hearing has been set, but when it is, we'll pass it along to our listening audience here on the local news, let everyone know when and where the public meeting will take place. Again, Buddy Carter assures Wayne County that there will be a public hearing before the company is allowed to bring the coal ash into Wayne County. In other news, coon hunters from around the country will converge here in Jesup, Wayne County this weekend, January 21st to 23rd, for the PKC Paul Sheffield Memorial Wayne County Coon Jam. Be a topic of the day on the Butch and Bob Show. Tournament growing in popularity. The hunt's conducted in conjunction with the Wayne County Board of Tourism. Hunter headquarters will be the J.C. Fair building located on US 30184 at the Altamont River. Up for grabs is a prize package that includes $2,000 payout along with other prizes. Those interested in knowing more about the hunt can contact Michael Lewis at 912-588-9812 or Buddy Delettre at 912-337-2058. This year's tournament honors the memory of local coon hunter Paul Sheffield. Mr. Sheffield was a man of great character and stature, particularly in the coon hunting world, in which he was a many-time champion. Sheffield family has long been an important part of the Wayne and Appleton County communities. The hunt organizers of the Wayne County Board of Tourism invite all to come out this weekend to the J.C. Fair building to participate in the PKC Paul Sheffield Memorial Wayne County Coon Jam, again scheduled this weekend, January 21st through the 23rd. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce inviting everyone to a ribbon-cutting celebration at Ag South Farm Credit. It takes place Friday, January 22nd at 855 Odom Highway. Again, the time is 10:30. Again, the public invited to attend. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention mattress buyers. The Trade Mart out on 301 carries every size mattress that one could want. In stock, every day, twin, full, queen, king, even bunkies for your bunk beds. Twin, starting at $179 for the set, all the way to a king set starting at $349. That's right now for the sets. So if you're needing a mattress for a great price, come see us at the Trade Mart or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. If you snooze, you lose, but don't lose on a snooze that you paid too much for.
When it comes to growing a family business, we understand the business of growing. At First Southern Bank, we've been meeting the needs of South Georgia farmers for over 100 years with competitive ag loan rates, including equipment loans, farmland loans, and lines of credit. First Southern Bank has all the banking tools you need to help keep your growing business growing. First Southern Bank, investing in you since 1907. For loan rates and more, visit firstsoutherngA.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Other news, legislators continue to have the legislative session in Atlanta. People who want to shoot fireworks in Georgia would be limited to hours that their local governments would set, except on 2 holidays under legislation sponsored by Representative Alex Atwood of St. Simon's Island. The law enacted last year allows fireworks to be blasted any day between 10 a.m. and midnight or as late as 2 a.m. for New Year's and Independence Day. Atwood said he doesn't want to be a party pooper with House Bill 774. He just wants to give local governments a say and control. He says communities are different and a little reasonable. Local control is not a bad thing. He says discussions with local officials in his district prompted him because they wanted to be able to enforce noise ordinances and ensure that celebrations do not impose on neighbors. Lynn County funds a July 4th fireworks show on St. Simon's. Brunswick has one on its waterfront, and Sea Island also has one for its guests and residents. But he says after those have faded away, fireworks continue long into the night, many of them exploding loudly in neighborhoods. Atwood's working with Representative Paul Battles of Cartersville, who already has his own bill to limit when they can be exploded. Senator Tyler Harper of Osceola is expected to offer the Senate version of the combined House bills in Atlanta. Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday evening. It was all about water lines and a proposed new well and rate increases for water and sewer and garbage services here in the city of Jesup. Dan Klitschman, who heads up the water department, first on the agenda with 2 proposals to extend 2 water lines. Both projects will be put out on a bid basis. Both are needed in the city of Jesup, and both were approved by the city commissioners on a unanimous vote. First extensions on Henson Mosley Road, 8-inch extension, which will provide water to the new construction in that area with a gas station and a fast food restaurant, which is being built. The extension will also provide water to the Gooey's restaurant, which currently doesn't have city water, and several of the residents on that side of the road. Second extension on Poplar Street to Zaxby's, in which a Dollar Tree will be soon built. Both extensions will benefit the city and those businesses. Projects will be paid for with SPLOST money and funds with the water department. Again, the commissioners approved both extensions Tuesday night by unanimous vote. Next, a discussion of a new well, which they hope to build in the next 3 years in the city of Jesup, to be able to shut down wells 1 and 2, which well 1 was built over 100 years ago. Average use of a well, roughly 40 to 60 years. According to Dan Klitschman, he gave the city commissioners the history of when the wells in the city were built. First was built in 1912, the second in 1932, then one in 1936, one in 1958, the other in 68, and the last one in 1990. The proposal on Tuesday night is to put aside roughly $150,000 a year in the budget for several years and then build a new well. The cost of the new well, anywhere from $350,000 to $500,000. The city says they want to have a work session with the water department supervisor, go over all the details and cost projections. They state the new well will be put near the police department along the fence line near Mahogany Street. Again, the site has already been picked out and determined. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention pet lovers, the Trade Mart out on 301, directly across from the drive-in, carries an entire line of animal and pet feed, dog food, horse feed, chicken feed, rabbit feed, hog feed, cattle feed, goat feed, and the list goes on. We also have an animal health items as well. Dog wormer, flea pills, horse wormer, ivermectin, red cell, muscle up, and rooster booster pellets. You hunters feeding your deer for late season hunting, we have a 50-pound bag of corn to $7. That's right, 50 pounds, $7. So if you have a farm or just an adorable pet lover, come see us, the Trade Mart, the best kept secret in town.
It's refund season, America, and now when you come into Block, you get a chance to win $1,000. 1,000 people win $1,000 every day at Block. Walk in to win.
No purchase necessary. For rules and alternate method of entry, visit hrblock.com/grant. Open to legal U.S. residents age 18 plus. Enter January 4th through February 15th. 32,000 total winners. Void where prohibited. Not everyone gets a refund.
Make an appointment with our Jesup office at 912-427-7769 and celebrate refund season with H&R Block.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
This is Bill Parker with Parker Insurance and Realty, your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. We specialize in home, auto, commercial, ATV, motorcycle, and boat insurance. Being an independent agency, we have the ability to find you the best price available to suit your insurance need. At Parker Insurance and Realty, we can help you package your insurance or find the specialty insurance required to get you covered. We are your source for any real estate needs, whether buying or selling, we can help you. Give us a call today so we can discuss your insurance or real estate needs. Parker Insurance and Realty, 265 South Macon Street, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
Final notes in news: the white-tailed deer on state-owned Bear Jekyll Island can chew away the vegetation without fear of being gunned down for at least 4 more years, if ever. Almost a year to the day after the governing Jekyll Island Authority Board delayed any hunting to thin the herd, it voted at its monthly meeting Tuesday to spend $150,000 on a 4-year study to evaluate the effect deer have on the vegetation. University of Georgia will conduct a study that will end the first quarter of 2020. That from Ben Carswell, Director of the Conservation for Jekyll Island. Deer population has been under discussion for about 5 years, and it's been estimated that there are 80 to 146 deer per square mile, each consuming about 8 to 10 pounds of vegetation a day. Carswell says, I would say the deer population is very high, but seems to have stabilized. From a conservation perspective, the issue is plant species on the island. He says we don't want to lose species from Jekyll. He gave as an example the pignut hickory, which grows in a very limited numbers on the island. He says when the nuts sprout, the deer browse on the seedlings, and that could limit the tree's chance for survival. They also browse on oak seedlings, and this is a big year for acorns from the abundant live oaks. Even when it's a bad year for acorns, the deer can always depend on residents who seem to plant things that deer love. He says when acorns don't produce, they can go into yards and feed. In the face of spirited public objections, the Jekyll Island Authority Board turned aside the recommendation from its Deer Management Committee last year that the authority contract with government sharpshooters to kill 80 deer immediately. Some wildlife advocates asserted the Spotlight survey of the deer population overestimated the numbers and called for a more comprehensive study. Again, the vote Tuesday is to have the University of Georgia conduct a 4-year study on the island. Finally in the news, don't forget Fairhaven Starry Night, special family-focused evening of music presented by Fairhaven's featuring Wayne County's Crystal Hopkins. Miss Georgia Adeline Kennerly will also be on hand. Other guests. It takes place Friday, February 5th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets available at the Chamber, also at Fairhaven Market. If you need a ticket, simply call 588-1998. Tickets are $25 each, or a family value pack of 5 tickets for $100. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports coming your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
This is Sonny Dixon at the all-new Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, inviting you to our grand opening ribbon cutting